An example of a personal experience where I feel as a young person, I've sort of had health inequalities is when I was at university and I wasn't feeling emotionally stable. I had a home visit and I was trying to express how I was feeling, and I was told by the nurse that I spoke tripe. That was the word it was using, that I spoke tripe. I therefore became disengaged with the services. I refused treatment, I refused for people to come round, I refused for my health visits, and then this was then turned round and people said that I didn't have a willingness to receive treatment, and therefore I didn't have any insight into how I was feeling. But the reality of the situation was that I was told that I spoke tripe. I don't think that was the most appropriate language to use, and having spoken to others, I know it's not the most appropriate language to use. I think a lot of health providers and health services think they'll get away with treating young people like that, and I think that young people should be fully informed of the complaints procedure on how to deal with such issues. And I think that health services, they shouldn't be treating young people like that. They should be treating young people as equals in the same way that they treat an adult. I think there's a misconception that health providers will think they'll get away with it because young people don't know how to express themselves properly. The reality is that many young people are clued up on what their rights are, but it's a lack of willingness to listen from health providers, and then perhaps interpreting a complaint as, say, like for instance, someone being stroppy or just an argumentative teenager or an argumentative young person, when it's not the case.